Welcome, Pre-AP. Today we're going to talk about types of evidence. Let's get started. Your success statement is, you will understand types of evidence by identifying and labeling evidence in an essay. You must take notes. Make an outline. At the top, have you completed these tasks? Then, on about half of a page, I need to see two questions. First question, what are the types of evidence? Second question, how do we recognize them? Let's start with facts. Facts are something known to be true. They can be pointed to, verified. They are the opposite of an opinion. For example, a fact is that iPhones can be used to send text messages. An opinion is teens send too many text messages. Research studies. These are experiments run by scientists. They provide data used to support opinions. For example, according to the Pew Research Center, 1/3 of teens. It is not a research study if you just state that fact without saying the source of the data. You cannot just state 1/3 of teens. Okay, now we're going to learn how to recognize appeals to authority and personal anecdotes. Let's start with appeals to authority. An appeal to authority is an opinion of someone considered an expert. It's not a fact, but because that person is an expert, it is considered evidence. For example, according to Dr. Kane, leading researcher at Yale University, now it would not be an appeal to authority to just say, doctors say that. That's not something you can point to. Our last type of evidence is a personal anecdote. Now, anecdote means story. Personal anecdote means that it will be a short story about something that happened to the author. It works as evidence because, again, it is something you can point toward. It can be used as an example or evidence to support an author's claim. It happened to them, therefore they believe it could happen to you. For example, I remember one time when my family, that is a personal anecdote. The author is claiming that this was true, that it happened to them. It would not be a personal anecdote to just state a family. That cannot be pointed to, so it's not going to work as evidence. Okay, now we're going to see how these types of evidence are used in an essay. Let's get started.